I've heard amazing things about Viva, and my dad is friends with Martin Rivera, and he really encouraged me to work with Viva. And so when I was in the Philippines last time I was here, I had a meeting with Viva, and the way they were just talking about their whole agency and their goals for me and how they can help me get brand deals and motivate me to, do acting or modeling or TV, all those things really felt curated to me and what my goals are, and that's what led me to sign with Viva. I started gymnastics when I was 18 months old, so I barely knew what anything was in the world. Just started walking, and I just had an abundance of energy, so my family decided to just put me in gymnastics just for fun. And then throughout the years, I think my coaches found that I had a lot of talent in it, and that I had a lot of drive, and so that really motivated me to continue with the sport. And then throughout the years, I just kept progressing. And I guess the initial thing that made me fall in love with the sport was just the feeling of moving my body through space and just flipping through the air and kind of feeling that I could defy gravity in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, there were so many times where it was really difficult. My family and I actually made a t-shirt that says, "Aren't you glad you didn't quit on Monday?" Because there was a Monday, right before I left for the World Cup series, which is what qualified me to the Olympics, that I genuinely just sat down and I was on the phone with my dad because he was in LA, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. It's so hard. And I was really struggling to find the motivation to keep going, but I just kind of said that I owe it to my younger self to just keep going and give it my best effort. And I'm really happy that I did, because it was those 4 competitions that qualified me to the Olympics, and now it really gave me that extra drive and motivation to continue with the sport, even when it's difficult. I've had a lot of ups and downs and surgeries and injuries, and it's really difficult on you mentally and physically, the sport. It's a lot of hours, a lot of sacrifices, but overall, I think the reward of being able to compete and show my performances is definitely worth it. Definitely a few things. I always wanted to represent the Philippines. I just didn't have a way of connecting with someone at Gap who could help me compete actually and transition from US to Philippines. So I was really hoping to pursue going and competing for the Philippines in 2028. However, when I moved to Dallas, I was able to connect with a family who had a connection with someone at Gap. So once I was able to make that connection, I started pursuing the Philippines right away. And I think it also I really felt that I grew up around Filipino community, and that it felt like home, and it felt like something that I really wanted to pursue because my heart was in it. So I would say that as well. It was incredible competing at the Olympics, especially for the Philippines, and with so many people cheering back in the Philippines as well. It's been something that I've been working towards quite literally my whole life. So I think when it boils down to that 2-week period where I was in the Olympic Village training for the competition, and then finally being able to walk out there and actually compete, it was truly amazing. And it was really nice to do it with my fellow teammates Aaliyah and Emma as well. And I think something else that meant a lot to me was that they haven't brought a female to the Olympics in over 60 years. The Philippines hasn't, and because it was that we're able to make history, I think that just also added to the monumental feeling of competing on a world stage, representing your country, and getting to showcase all the years of hard work. So it was truly amazing. After I finished competing, the first thought I had was, I want to do this again in 2028. The second I finished, I just knew that it was amazing, but I wanted to do it again because I wanted to continue to grow as a gymnast so that I can place even better at the next Olympics and continue to be able to compete for the Philippines at SEA Games, Asian Championships, Asian Games. There's so many potential, in the next few years to continue to grow and medal at some of the higher international competitions. So that was my initial thought, is that I want to keep doing this.
Also, you've started preparing now.
Yes. So I'm taking a little break now, that I'm here in the Philippines, and then I start college at Stanford University. So I'm going to be moving in there. I'm going into my freshman year. I'm only 18. So I think that was something else that I was excited about, is that I still am young for a gymnast, and I'm really excited to continue to progress over the next few years. And who knows, maybe I'll even do 30, like 2032. Yeah. Under Viva, I guess, I don't know, just like starring in a film would be amazing, and then getting to work with some like high fashion model brands would be truly incredible. So hopefully the next few years, I can continue to build my social media program and really engage on that. And then also, I truly want to become more involved with modeling and brand deals while I'm still training. And then hopefully after that, I can transition more into the TV and film, and follow some of the footsteps of my parents. I really am planning on coming back to the Philippines as much as I possibly can with my schedule, because I'm really, really motivated to support the grassroots Filipino gymnasts. I believe that there's a lot of potential for the future of Filipino gymnastics. And by me coming back to the Philippines, doing like little camps with them where I can give them any information about technique and skill selection, and then also hopefully being able to do some fundraising programs for those girls, so that they can have more access to equipment and materials and the coaching that they need in order to get to that high level. So I'm really hopeful that I can help facilitate that as much as possible, being a very active participant in setting them up for the future and giving them as much possibility to be at the Olympic level or the elite level. Yeah, I guess I just want to say, like, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to all the times where you sent me love and support through, even if it's like through social media or through messages. It is those messages and that warmth and that love that really give me motivation and drive when I'm feeling down or upset, and that love doesn't go unnoticed. So I guess I just want to say I really appreciate it, and I'm really hopeful that I can continue to make the Philippines proud and the Filipino people proud going into the next few years. Yeah. Hi, my name is Levi Jung-Ruivivar. I am a Filipina Olympic gymnast. Please visit pikapika.ph.